like to introduce another really fantastic banjo here. This is, I probably say this a lot, but this is one of the coolest ones that's ever come through here. Let's take a close look at it. It's unmarked, so we've really got no idea who made this banjo. It looks like it was probably made in New York. It may have been made by the Buckbee factory, which was really the biggest factory in those days that churned out instruments. They're notorious for churning out cheaper, lower grade banjos, but this is not one of them. This is at least this is what I would call an upper mid-range instrument. Check out the tailpiece. Now, no way to know for sure if that's the original tailpiece that came on this instrument or not, but it's clearly from the period, and it's just beautiful. A nice bridge. Looks like that may be a solid ebony bridge that's on there. Interesting thing is the hardware. You see how the ends of the nuts are closed off? That's earlier, as far as I know. They didn't do that for very long because it's not practical. Another neat thing about this banjo that I hope y'all can pick up is there's very faint writing inside here. I don't know if y'all can see that. The only word that's legible right here, it says bishop. Really neat. Other than that, it's fairly typical. You've got slotted screws securing the heel to the hoop. I do believe that it looks like it's probably an earlier spun over rim. I do believe that's German silver. And a really neat feature on this banjo, there's several neat features, but look at it's flush fretted. So check out those fine marquetry frets. That's just wood you can see there. It's flush with the fingerboard. So that's why I'm able to slide around and make all kinds of real pretty sounds on it. It's also, as I tried to demonstrate earlier, it is correctly fretted. So whether you're up here or you're up here, it's correct. They actually fretted it right all the way down, which is neat. A lot of these earlier fretted banjos, but lower end one, the frets up here don't mean a darn thing. Let's examine this a little bit closer. Now, I'm not sure what I can say about these tuning pegs. They are not celluloid. I'll say they're made of bone. They're made of animal bone, very rare animal bone from the 19th century. I don't believe I need to say any more about them. But they're beautiful. It's a sad thing that some majestic animal was killed to make them, but it happened over 100 years ago. They're very beautiful, and most importantly, they work great. These old bone tuning pegs, when you slide them around, they really bite. They grab the wood better than celluloid, maybe even better than wood, really, you know. The fifth peg matches. It's not made of bone. It is, it's celluloid, or ivory or something, but it's a perfect match to the 4 in the peg head, but it is not animal. Let's just get I need to shut up. I'm getting excited about this banjo. Check it out. Quite nice. Let me play it one more time for y'all. tail all night, dancing my long shirt tail. Oh me, oh my, I can't get no letter from my home, poor boy. Can't get no letter from my home. Hot rod. This thing's hot. A little bit of a song called Going Up North that I learned from a recording of the wonderful black banjo player John Jackson. Check that out. Okay, I'm going to shut up. I'll show you another quick swoop of this instrument before I sign out here. Just lovely piece of work. This is I do believe it's early 1880s at least. It may actually be from the late 1870s. That is possible. Just to be on the safe side, I'm calling it circa 1880. But I do believe it was made in New York, possibly by Buckbee. Hard to say. I wonder if I could really show the frets. Really lovely work on this instrument all around. There's a peg head. Beautiful. It's really, when you encounter something like this, it's like an honor to hold something like this. I don't know, I get really excited about this. It's not the fanciest banjo in the world. It's not the best banjo in the world, but buddy, it's up there. Really like this thing. Let's look at the tailpiece once more. Beautiful tailpiece, just love it. Okay everybody, that's all I'm gonna do on this one. You'll see me later. Thanks for looking.